Welcome back to the show. I love this segment. This segment, I cannot wait for this right now because this video is great. If you've been watching The Last Dance, you saw the way Michael Jordan treated his former Chicago Bulls teammate Scott Burrell during his run with the Chicago Bulls. He was Michael Jordan's punching bag. I mean, I know Michael Jordan had a lot of punching bags, but it seemed like Burrell took a lot of abuse from MJ, right, guys?
Yeah, that would be correct. If you watch the latest episodes of The Last Dance, those episodes really were kind of twofold. One about Jordan being a tyrant, and the other part kind of like humanizing him about all of the things that he had to go through from a personal level. But yeah, his punching bag for this episode definitely was Scott Burrell. Let's just say he called him a lady of the night several times.
A lot of verbal abuse from Michael Jordan and Scott Burrell. So look, we hit up Scott and we said, look, man, what's your takeaway? It's been a long time now since you played with him. Is there bitterness? Are you upset? Do you think that he mistreated you? Like, would you do it again? And what we got from Scott Burrell, I think, is very interesting. Take a look.
Did you think Michael was a bully at all?
No, I think Michael had different techniques of some people didn't think were great leadership qualities. I loved it. I loved the way he pushed me. I loved the way he motivated me. And people got to understand, this is a team that won 5 championships in 7 years and 2 in a row. And people weren't saying, I'm going to play Steve Kerr or Tony Kukoc. Every team that played Chicago was, I want to kick Michael Jordan's butt. I got a chance to win a championship ring that every real athlete wants to win. And I love the competition. And I'm glad I learned from the best coaches and the best players, and I like the friendship we built and the team camaraderie we had.
I did not see that coming at all.
You know, some people are just everything just kind of rolls off of their back. Scott Burrell seems like and even Jordan says it. He said Scott Burrell's the nicest player, a teammate that he ever played with, and he just took it and it didn't bother him, and he did his job and everything. And then you have the flip side, people like Steve Kerr that feel like they have to always kind of fight for everything and wasn't gonna, handle it. You have people like Horace Grant that feel like, they were disrespected and therefore they couldn't really have a relationship with Michael Jordan. It just depends on your personality. But I think what Jordan was saying in the entire documentary was, I needed to figure out a way to best motivate these guys to a championship level. And it took a little different for each one.
Not that Scott's lying, but I feel like maybe history gets rewritten a little bit over time. Is it really possible in those moments when you're basically getting bullied by somebody else? Could you really enjoy that and appreciate that motivation?
So that's my point. So that's my point, Babcock, that I was going to get to, is that if they wouldn't have won, would Scott feel the same way? And my answer is, again, basing this is my opinion, absolutely not.
Here's the thing, whatever type of personality you have, if it's too laid back or bullying or aggressive or whatever it may be, you don't practice hard, you do practice hard. If you win, then that whatever that personality trait is becomes acceptable. Yeah. Like if hey, I don't practice, I'm a horrible practice player, but I still win championships. I eat a lot and I still win championships. They're like, oh, well, maybe that's how you got to do it. So I think winning basically supersedes everything else.
I'm glad I learned from the best